Hi everyone, I'm back again today with another video. Today we're going to look at taking photos on the go. I'm going to show you one thing that I use for this. I have several different photo setups, but the one that I tend to use this one in the winter when I'm traveling a lot and I need to get some photos done on the go. It folds up and it's portable. So I had that specific question asked in my last video that I did about filming. If you have not seen that video, at the end of this, make sure you see the first of this series. That is about the filming setup for YouTube and what I'm currently doing. So I would love to have you see that. The other thing I want to tell you about is I started a Facebook group. So there's a Facebook group out there for us creators who are starting out, who need help and tips, and it's called Nicki Hearts Cards, YouTube and Photo, I think. And I will link it in the description. So with that, we've got about 40 people in there right now, and we're all trying to get ideas and understand what other people are using for editing. So if you're interested in that, make sure you join the Facebook group. I will put it in the description. And lastly, I want to talk to you about ways that you can help YouTubers that you like, especially us that are, I consider still small time, that are trying to make it in this business. There are many free things you can do. Number one, click through the affiliate links. What is an affiliate link? An affiliate link is usually in the description of a YouTube video. It's where you find out what products were used in the video, and when you click on it and go to that store, even if you don't buy that specific product, the person that you clicked through the link gets a small commission. It does not raise the price for you. It doesn't cost anything. This is so helpful and so difficult for us to spread the word about, or people just, when they're buying, sometimes they forget to do that. But that little bit makes such a difference. Even if I see $1 on there, that's something that helps the bottom line. I'm still at the point where I'm not making enough to cover the craft yet. So I'm just investing in this as a business. So I wanted to take you guys on my journey with that. And I'm going to keep expanding this series as to what I'm doing. We're also going to eventually I'm going to have a whole series on how much it costs to be a YouTuber and how much it costs to get into this card making business, so that you know where you're starting and you don't get frustrated and give up, or you decide, yeah, I am going to start that and I know how much time I need to give it and what to be consistent with. So all of these things are coming soon. It does take me time to put these together, but today I've got only one affiliate link for this video because it's only one thing, and that is to Michael's store. So it's for this We Are Memory Keeper photo box, and I'm going to show you how it works, how I use it, what I think it's good at, and be really honest with you because it is $130. So if you're going to be spending money on it, you need to know how to use it, and there are certain situations that I think it works really well for. And then later on, I'll take you through other photo setups. So when I've got really good light like this, I can take photos in my house without using the light box. So I'm going to show you all of that stuff in this video. Make sure that if you hadn't done it yet, hit the subscribe button. That's another way you can help us YouTubers out. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't, make overload your feed or anything like that. Just hit that subscribe button for people, and the like, thumbs up. Okay, well, let's get right into this video. Here's what we're going to be looking at today. This is called the ShotBox, and it's by We Are Memory Keepers. I will link several places that you can buy this in the description, so you'll have that. This is the basic thing that it comes with. It's the box. It's a plastic box, almost like a crate, that has these holes at the top and these really bright lights. There are accessories that go with this that really make a difference as well. So I'm going to show you the different accessories that I think are worth it, and I'm going to show you this in the flesh, I guess you could say, or in the plastic. We'll be looking at it, how you take it apart, and how I set up my photos. So this is what I use when I'm on the go. I do keep it set up in my craft room just in case I need it, but it's got plastic sides, and these little pieces come apart so that you can take it down and make it flat and carry it with you. The two things that I have inside the box, the thing that looks like subway tile and the thing that looks like marble on the bottom, are actually pieces of paper that are made for taking photos with them. So I put those inside my box. And I'll show you that product later, and as I take this apart, you'll see what I've got in my box, but we're gonna start with how you turn it on. So this is the power button, and then this is the dial up button. So I've hit the power button on, and I've got these two bright LED lights on the inside that I can adjust how bright they are. But also in this power button, you've got where you can cut off one side of your lights. So if you want the light to be coming from one side, you flip it and it turns off that left light, leaves on your right. So then I can flip it the other way. That's the middle. Now that's the other side is off. So if you're trying to get your light coming from a different direction, you can do that, which is really nice. This is the marble paper that I use a lot of times, and a lot of times I'll use this Subway as my background. So I've got both of these two. It also comes with, in the pack, probably about 8 or so other colors if you need them. I'll show you that pack in a minute, and I'm sure they sell all different types of packs. Sorry to put my hair in your face there, but this is how they go in. You just slide them in. They don't fit into anything, so you do have to make sure those backs line up really well, which is why I have a lighter color underneath these, so that if I don't match my papers perfectly there, you can't tell. So that's the basic setup. Now I'm going to show you this, what's called the side shot. This is an extra add-on, but I really like shooting from this direction, and it has two large LED lights so that you can shoot down, like if you're sitting your card up, you can shoot it from there. So this clicks on, and then you can put your camera through this hole. So I do have to plug this in the back to make it work. So once it's plugged in, the side lights do not work. Only the lights from the back of the side shot, which means if you're shooting your card towards the Subway background, you've got light coming from the front. Let's look deep inside this box. So you have to kind of bear with my photography here, but basically I've got this sheet, which we talked about, and then there's also hanging colors right here. So I use the light color because I don't want to see a dark background, and those come in several colors. I think I've got black, white, I may have one other color of this that you can do, and it just clips right there at the top, and then you can put your backgrounds in or whatever you need. But like I said, I like using the light color because I don't want to be able to see that, and there are gaps where you can see this depending on how big of an area you're going to cover. From the top, you've got several holes. I'm going to kind of show you how big those holes are that you can put your camera through. So now whether if you have a DSLR, I'm not sure if it would fit through these holes, but my iPhone camera fits perfectly like this. So I'm going to show you through each hole what part of this background you're getting. I really feel like with me, maybe this really far back one is okay and the middle one, but the sides, my pieces of paper that have the background on them, they show up if I do that. So I pretty much use the middle shot and the very back middle. The sides, I'm sure if you got creative or you could hang a phone down in there, maybe you could get it, but I usually end up getting the side of my ShotBox, so I don't feel like those are super usable. Most of the time when I'm taking pictures in this, I tend to do from the front of the box and the middle of the top. So I think the other ones aren't quite big enough or give you a big enough area to not get that background in there. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like with a card in here. So I'm putting a slimline card in here to show you because to me shooting slimline cards is very difficult. And I'm going to turn the light on. You can see the difference there. I'm kind of dialing that light down. You can see how the detail really pops with these lights. I've got both of them on right now, and you can kind of, I'm going to try to show you with the with my hands that I just turned on the right light, and you see how you can see the shadow back to the left, and then I'm going to do the opposite so you can see what you think about having just the other light on too. So I'm going to point at that one. That's the one I'm going to keep on. I'm going to turn the other one off and then show you how the shadows work. The reason I'm showing you this is because a lot of times when I've got dimension here that I am photographing, I like the shadow to cast one way or the other so that I can see, I mean, just so it looks a little bit more natural, like you've got a natural light there. Now I'm going to show you with the side shot coming from the front. So I'm going to show you what it's like with the light from that area and how you would get shadows with it. Sorry, I'm attaching it right now, as you can see with my camera moving a little bit. Okay, so here it goes. It's gonna come on, and I'm gonna hold this up and show you where the shadows are. You see how the shadows are behind my hand? You can tell that that is coming straight on. So you get shadows different ways, and different people have different ways that they like their shadows to look. So if that works for you, yay. If not, then I'm gonna keep showing you things about this, and I've got more videos coming up soon about other ways to take photos. So notice I attached that side shot up there in the middle, and then I'm coming down to this area, and I want to kind of show you what you can get with your phone. So you can see I can see through. You definitely have the sides that are plastic, but most of the time I'm zooming in on my picture. So sometimes I even do upside down with my phone. That's a way that it really does fit better in this. I can do sideways, you know, you've got lots of options. So I know that looks weird on this screen, and it makes this recording vertical because I've turned my phone upside down to have the camera shoot through that little hole in the side shot. So the other way that I like to do this, and my preferred way so that I don't have to edit photos weird, is to grab my phone and come down below the side shot like this. So I'm kind of underneath it. I'm turning my phone to horizontal just to kind of show you the different ways and how your look would be. Look at the light on this though. I mean, it really does brighten up. That's from the side shot. It's really hard to shoot a slim line coming this direction because the side shot's a little bit in the way, but it can be done. And that's why I picked a slim line so that you could see, because it's the hardest for me to photograph. Okay, now I'm going to show you how this comes apart so that you can take it down, and then I'll put it back up. So these are the pieces, like I said, that are my backgrounds. I've got lots of other of these, and I've got a little package that they came in that I just kept. But this does come with a very nice like carrying case. So I'm going to remove this white part right here. I guess it's off-white, sorry for the hair, but I need to unclip this and we'll get that out. I'm going to show you how the sides fold in and how the back folds in. This is all going to fold flat. I did leave this sitting right here, but you do need to remove it. I'm just kind of seeing if I can get it to break down with that there, and no, I cannot. So we'll take that out, and then we're going to work on these sides. So see these metal things right here? Those just pop down, and that makes the sides collapsible. So I'm going to move my side shot because that is a separate thing, and we're going to pop these down. See how they move all around, and they've got a little area that they pop into as they fall back. So we're going to pop this one. They are stuck in there. And then now I've got both the sides where I can move it, but let me show you how you do the back. You need to do the back panel first. The back panel almost has like a little handle there. So it just flips up, and then you collapse the sides while you're holding on to that top. So it's even got a handle right here that you can pick it up with. Very easy. Folds down into a small thing. And now let me show you how it goes back together, but also the parts, it's got this nice little bag that everything goes into. So I'm going to show you how all that works. So let's do the reverse of what we just did. It's in its traveling stage. Now you pull it up. That part just swings back. It kind of snaps where it's supposed to be, and then that actually holds it open, but you need to use these other little things on the side to make it more stable, especially if you're going to be sitting your phone on it. So we click those in on both sides, and then it is ready to go. You need to put your backgrounds in and stuff like that, but generally that's how the box gets set up. Pretty awesome. So here's the pack. There's lots of different packs of this, but this is the one that I have. It's a background set, and it's got so many options. I tend to use the more white backgrounds than the other things, but you could make so many different things with that, and that just fits perfectly in the bag. I'm going to show you that bag. So this bag comes with it. It's got a couple pockets for your cords. It's got a pocket that fits that side shot perfectly. So this pocket right here, you can put your side shot in, and then you can put the backgrounds and your box down in the rest of it. So see how this side shot fits perfectly right here. And then you've got the rest of your bag that you can put the rest of the box in. So it's pretty easy. It's not a huge thing when you're traveling with it, and it's really nice how easily it folds up. So my favorite way to use this is when I don't have enough natural light and when I'm traveling. That's what seems to make the most sense for me. This area that you're you're photographing, remember the size compared to that slim line. So it's a 12 by 12 size. So that means that you need smaller items if you want them all to be in your picture. So if you add really large background pieces, things laying beside your photos that are really large, if they're bigger than 12 by 12, they're going to fall out of the box. So just remember that when you're thinking about something like this, that there is a size capacity to it. So when I'm shooting with natural light, I usually take up about 2 feet of space with my items that I'm putting beside my picture. I crop that down, but just as a size comparison, so you know. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video, guys. I went over all the things that I could think of with the We Are Memory Keepers ShotBox. So if you have questions, make sure you put those in the comments below, and I would love more ideas. I am taking comments on the video that I did previously, which I will link at the end of this video, and on this video on what you want to see. I am planning the series on money. I'm planning a series on continuing on just ideas on how to get started in this business. We're going to talk about photography again soon. I am trying to not overwhelm myself with how many videos I'm doing because of course I'm still producing card making videos. So for now, I'm going to plan on at least once a month something like this, photography, filming, the cost of it, something like that. So just stick with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. And if you are going shopping today, any day, make sure you go through affiliate links. If you haven't followed me on Instagram and Facebook, that's a great way to get to my affiliate sites as well. Anytime you link somebody in their profile, if you click on their picture, a lot of times they'll take you to their profile page. And us people out there trying to make this as a business usually have a link in that takes you to where you can shop through our affiliates. And that is very helpful. So if you know you're going somewhere and shopping, pick somebody to support. I mean, they love it. No, they don't know exactly who you are. Feel free to tell them. They will be more than happy. But it's just a nice little thing that you can do to really make somebody's day and really help someone try to succeed at what they love doing. So I appreciate all of you guys for watching these videos. Make sure I read all the comments. I respond to all the comments. If I ever miss you somehow, just comment again and I will be there. But I love your ideas and I would love you to join me in that Facebook group, which will also be linked in the description. So I hope that you have a great day. I hope this video helps you out and I will see you soon. Bye.